Hey folks, Chef Jesse here. How's everybody doing? Well, today Monday, right? Yeah, today's Monday. Monday, Monday evening. So it's time for dinner, and today I'm going to be making some what they call a chicken stew. Now it's not like a stew, like well, it's a Latin dish, and it's called Pollo Guisado, which means stewed, I guess. I think it means stewed. I don't know. And I've also heard it be called pollo fricassé. So I don't know what you call it, but it's like a stew. Okay, it's a Latin version of a stew because a lot of people have make it different. Last time I made this, a West Indian fellow that worked with me criticized me. But this is the way that I'm going to cook it. It's Latin style, and I'm going to be using a lot of ingredients here. We have, well, not simple ingredients. We have salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, bay leaves. We have a chicken, one of those chicken cubes to give it more flavor. We have some of this sazon. I love using this because it gives food the right coloring that I like. And a bowl, and olives, okay? So I got my chicken. What I'm using today is chicken thighs and chicken legs. I got the chicken in a bowl. I have this big pot. This is I think it's a 6-quart or 4-quart. And I'm going to be using, let me not forget my tomato sauce. So these things are going to have a lot of flavor in it. And we got some other stuff that we're going to get in. So give me a minute and let me get this ready. So folks, what I'm going to be using, aside for all the stuff that I told you, I'm going to also be using this thing called sofrito. And this is basically this is good for rice and beans and soups and stews. It's basically, it's basically tomatoes, peppers. It's basically peppers and onions and garlic, and it's all grinded up together, and it's got some cilantro, and it gives flavors a lot. It gives a lot of flavor. So let me show you. There goes the pot full of chicken. Chicken in the pot. So I'm going to be putting about 2 heaping tablespoons. Okay. This thing is going to, like I said, this is going to have a lot of flavor. Okay, let's clean this up a bit here. Okay. So you see that in there so far, right? I'm going to put a tablespoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, a tablespoon of garlic, okay. Onion powder, almost that, okay. Okay, so I got some onion powder in there. I replaced the onion powder. I got two bay leaves. Okay, there you go. The chicken cube. Okay, we're gonna put the olives in there. We're gonna put all these. The good stuff about this, the good thing about this, is that you put all the ingredients in there, and you put some water in there, and then you cover it, and it cooks up. You know, it cooks up quick. So always wash your cans before you open them. Make sure they're clean. Okay, so I'm going to put about a half of, this is 8 ounces, I think, of tomato sauce. So I'm going to, is it 8 ounces? It used to be 8 ounces. Oh, it is. So I'm going to put about a half a can. I don't want too much of this. I'm going to put about a half a can. Okay. So you can see this stuff has a lot of flavors, right? A lot of flavors. I'm going to put some water in there. Let's see. You want me to measure? I'll tell you how much I'm going to put in there. Let's get a measuring cup. I usually don't measure, but for you guys, I'll measure. So, now the chicken's got liquid in it, so some of the liquid is gonna. I want a lot of gravy in there. So I got, let's see, we got 2 cups of water. Let's put 2 cups of water in there. And you know what? Let's put 2 more. 2 more. And I think that's about it. So 4 cups of water. And enough to cover up the chicken, okay? And what's gonna give it a nice yellowish color is this sazon with cilantro and achote. which means achota is annatto. It's annatto seeds, and they're used a lot in Latino dishes to give color to soups and stews and what have you. I'm going to use a whole envelope of this. You find this in the supermarket with different flavors, some tomato, garlic, and different flavors. I always get this one because I like the coloring that it gives it. And you're going to see that when this thing finishes cooking, you're going to see the nice color this chicken is going to look, and the sauce and the gravy. And if you are, for any reason, it's too watery at the end, also I'm going to have potatoes put in here, but I'm not going to put the potatoes in now because they'll break apart. But if you ever want this more thicker and it hasn't thickened up by the time you put the potatoes and everything, you could always use a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch and pour it in there slowly and thicken up the sauce. So basically, so this is it, folks. This is very easy. Look at that. So I got everything in there. I'm going to put the cover. I'm going to turn this on. Okay, and high, and I'm just going to bring it to a boil. And then I'll put the potatoes in, and then we can start letting it simmer in. And so this is gonna cook quick, half hour, 45 minutes. Got my rice in the rice cooker because again, I have not perfected making rice, so I don't want to ruin it. So I got about 3 cups of rice. I think I'm cooking today in my rice cooker. It comes out perfect all the time. Oof. Excuse me. So anyway, folks. With that said, come on back in about an hour because this is going to be done. I'm going to put the potatoes in. I'm going to peel the potatoes. Oh, okay, they're so heavy. I'm going to peel those potatoes, and I'm going to put them in there when this starts to boil, and I'll put the potatoes in there and all that, and that stuff. So anyway, folks, with that said, what is this? I want you guys to come back in an hour so you can see how this looks. Okay, 45 minutes to an hour. So go do what you got to do. Go watch a soap opera. Go watch a show. But remember, set your clocks so that you can come back in 45 minutes to an hour when this is getting done and everything's being put together. So I'll see you then. Don't go nowhere. Come on back. So folks, this has been boiling for what, 15 minutes or so, and already it smells good. So let's uncover it. I didn't put the potatoes in, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how it's boiling. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Let's get this chicken in there. Get down there. Chicken's alive. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a little bit of this sauce and taste it, because you got to taste it. You know what I mean? So let's put it into a little cup here. Okay. And I'm going to tell you how it tastes. Okay, so there goes a little bit of the juice. Be careful you don't burn yourself. It's hot. Blow into it. And let's see how it tastes. And at this point, if it's missing anything, any salt or anything you think is missing, this is the point to put it in. Okay, so let's taste this. It is perfect. It is perfect. Nothing has to be added to it. Or measure by eye. So now I'm going to I got about 2 potatoes here and cubed up, pretty nice thing. And I'm going to put them in here. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to put it into the pot. And then I'm going to bring this to a second boil so the potatoes start to cook. Okay. And we are good. We should be good. Let me get a spoon rest. I got a spoon rest. I never use it. You forget it. There we go. Okay, so let me show you how the pot looks. There's the potatoes in there. The potatoes cool down the liquid, so it's sort of not boiling now, but it will. Cover it up. We turn to a second boil, and then the sauce, as it simmers, we should be able to get it thick. And again, if it doesn't thick, put in some cornstarch, little by little, to your liking, and then you thicken up the sauce. Okay. And let's look at my rice. It's still cooking. So the rice takes about a half hour. So this whole dinner took take about an hour. But come back, let's say a half hour. So go do what you gotta do, run to the bathroom, everything, go to the store, come back in a half hour, I'll be here. Hey folks, so you're back. I'm back. I'm glad you came back. My rice is done. it's warming up now. It's switched over to warm. It keeps warm. The rice cooker is terrific. Now I'm going to show you. This thing has been simmering. It's been thickening up the sauce. And look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Let's see. Hey, so you ready for this? Voila! Look at that. Okay. So you can see here my sauce is semi-thick. See, it's not heavy, but it is semi-thick. You can see. Okay. And if you leave it simmering there a little while, it's gonna really cook up. So anyway, let's move this around. The potatoes are there. Don't move it around too much because the potatoes fall apart. But look at that. Look at the sauce. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna start serving this, and I want you guys to meet me at the table because, like I always say, everything looks better at the table. So come on, I'll be right at the table in a few minutes. So folks, I'm at the table, and I'm glad that you came back, and I hope you came back. And I have my chicken Pollo Guisado, which more or less is a Latin version of stewed chicken, or chicken stew, or stewed. That's what the magic word is, stewed. It's what stewed means. It's made into the gravy, and it's cooked with a bunch of ingredients. If you watch my video, you'll see it was salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, bay leaves, chicken broth that I created from the cube. I put some olives in there. I put some what they call sofrito, and I put a bunch of other good stuff in there. So anyway, let's turn around the camera and show you the star of the show tonight. So there goes your chicken. Look at that. Oh, and the chicken's falling off the bone, as you can see right there. There goes the rice. Got a lot of olives in there. Yeah. There goes my plate up there. Okay. Got a lot of sauce in there. And of course, the table always looks like this. So. And did I show you how it looks? Let's show you my kitchen in here. Whoa, going crazy. Whoa, dizzy. So we're gonna show you how it looks in the pot. And there it goes, folks. There it goes. Oh yeah. So that's the chicken in there. It's still turned it off, but it's still cooking in there with the heat. So folks, the rice tastes good. I'm gonna try the meat. I didn't try the chicken yet. I'm seeing. So you don't have to season the chicken before you cook this because you're gonna pour the ingredients and everything's gonna cook up in there. If you, I made the mistake one time of marinating the chicken. Then when I put all the ingredients, then it became too salty, you know. But that was the very first time cooking it, and then I realized that you don't have to season the chicken that much or at all because everything gets cooked in there. It's like a stew, so everything, all the flavors come together. So let me taste a piece of the chicken. Terrific. The chicken is seasoned terrific. I didn't do anything to the chicken but put it in there, cooked it with all these ingredients in the pot, and now it's delicious. I don't know what to tell you. Let me try one of the potatoes. The potatoes are nice and soft. Oh. So folks, there you got it. Pollo Guisado, Pollo fricassé, which is another word that I've heard, and of course it's stewed chicken. So try it out. Very simple to cook, and it's very fast. Actually, I was waiting for the rice. The rice took longer than the half hour to 45 minutes. This chicken is cooked. It's tender, falling off the bone. It's good stuff. So anyway, folks, that's it for today. Monday, start of the week, right? And see what happens. The weather's supposed to be very hot towards the end of the week. We're glad that we have a new air conditioner, at least in the room. The one in the living room might be dying, but it's still pumping. Maybe at the end of the season we can buy one that's special, or next year we'll buy one. I think it's, but I think it's still. So anyway, it's just that when it's humid, air conditioners suffer, and they suffer when you work when they overwork. So anyway, folks, with that said, I'm gonna start eating my food when I get home. Love you guys. Again, very simple recipes by Chef Jesse, and I will see you guys tomorrow with something new or something imaginative. See you guys. Have a great night.